join, I will let them in. My name is Sarah Titford. I am the Assistant Director of International Admission at the Maryland Institute College of Art. I'm also an alumni of the school. I graduated a long time ago, 2004, and the school was amazing then, and it is even more incredible now. So I'm speaking not only from an admission standpoint, but also a very personal one. Many of my family members actually went to MICA as well. My mother, my grandmother, my aunt, and my husband also is an alumni of MICA. So it's a very, very special place for me. So this presentation is really colorful. It's full of images and videos, and it goes at a very fast pace. So bear with me, and if you have questions, just save them for the end. I will save a few minutes. And also there's some brand new content in here. So if you see me reading, it is because I am just now learning about some of the new content. So please enjoy. And we are going to start just with a quick video, just to give you sort of an overview of the campus of the school and just some quick statistics.
Salam hangat dari Baltimore.
Baltimore'dan selamlar.
Hello from Baltimore.
I came to MICA because it has one of the best animation programs in the world.
Because I'm a sculpture major and my school told me MICA has a really good sculpture program. That's why I decided to come here.
A huge draw to this college was the people here. Since coming here, I felt a lot of that warmth and a lot of that love here.
I talked to one of the students from India who was also studying here at that time, and he had some really nice things to say about MICA.
You know, it's a very prestigious graphic design school. That's why I transferred here.
MICA seemed like the warmest school to come to. When I communicated with someone directly from the school, it seemed like the right fit for me.
I came to MICA because it's one of the best schools and my major is painting, so there's no better place to go.
I chose MICA because I wanted to be an artist, which is kind of different in my country. So I came to America and came to the best college I can imagine.
So teaching and learning remotely this past year has had faculty and students become very innovative. This project is from the course Multimedia Events 1 and 2 offered in the Fiber department. This year-long class includes projects in experimental fashion, performance, and art for the body, and culminates a live multimedia fashion show. 15 students have been developing their collections, and they were learning in cross-disciplinary exchange between majors, classes, students, and faculty, and in other departments. Due to the pandemic, these 15 students will conclude their project in this interactive website instead of a live show. Necessity pushed the artists to create innovative solutions that reach past garment making and photography and move into animation, illustration, rendering, and film. The results are intuitive, resourceful, and when a creative flow is interrupted, original answers will surface in a new and exciting way. So at MICA, we are empowering the next generation of artists. We have students that are coming from 52 different countries. We are 1/3 international. And MICA students embody the spirit of innovation, collaboration, and boundless creativity. Our campus is a creative ecosystem designed to encourage cross-curricular collaboration and artistic exploration. MICA offers more than 40 student organizations, and this is a great way to meet new people and make new friends. And we love our international students. We welcome students, as I said, from 52 foreign countries into our undergraduate programs alone. So because we are so international, we have many resources for our international students, including our Office of International Education, our Learning Resource Center, courses for non-native English speakers, and so on. MICA is situated in a very safe neighborhood of Bolton Hill, which is adjacent to the Station North Arts and Entertainment District. Our campus safety officers patrol the campus 24/7, 365 days a year, and our guards are stationed at each building, and so you are always in a safe place at MICA. This is a wonderful little video to give you a sense of our residents' life at MICA and some of the housing facilities.
When I first got here, I was a bit nervous. Within the first month or two, I felt like perfectly comfortable being here.
It really felt like my home away from home. I feel like I belong here.
Being at Founders Green and being surrounded by all these people, it was definitely a refreshing feeling coming from where I came from.
Expect a lot of dyed hair. I did dye my hair.
At MICA, you really are surrounded by all these people who work so talented.
I made it through all my classes and I met some awesome people.
All of the residence halls are apartment style with a living and dining room, your own kitchen, a full-size refrigerator, stove, and microwave oven. And private restroom that is shared only between your apartment mates. All apartments have homosote boards to install your artwork, so you can make artwork in your apartment. All apartments offer 2 to 4 bedrooms and are never more than 4 students in each apartment. It's very luxurious living. So as you can see, MICA is also very highly ranked. We are consistently ranked in the top 10 art and design colleges according to US News and World Report. And most recently, we have really been put on the map for our 30 under 30 most successful students in art and style from Forbes magazine. So a MICA education is uniquely integrative, customizable, entrepreneurial, and purpose-driven. So what exactly is integrative? Integrative means that art can be combined with many other areas such as science, engineering, medicine, healthcare, and even space exploration. And with an integrative education, MICA is poised as a world leader. Select courses combine art and STEM, or science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, in an interdisciplinary and applied approach. Art plus STEM equals STEAM. So as a first-year student, you'll be taking a series of classes that introduce you to innovative ways of making and thinking about art, design, and media. You will explore 2D, 3D, and 4D media, work outside of your comfort zone, and collaborate across disciplines. These classes will help prepare you to officially declare your major towards the end of your first year. So let's see how our students are taking an integrative approach to their work. Gabriel Ches comes from a fine arts background, and his integrative approach explored art plus technology to communicate comedic, musical, and experimental ideas. In Digital Witness, Gabriel made GIFs that form a poem about digital romance and relationships. This wild VR experience, you can see how Ches integrated the GIFs into various surfaces. So our first year experience, or FYE, is not your average foundation year. Faculty member Ryan Hoover teaches interdisciplinary sculpture and runs MICA's digital fabrication and bio labs, his integrative approach with art plus biology. Students develop sustainable projects, including growing vegan fur and learning to draw with living cells. MICA alum Winston Frazier is the CEO and founder of Danae Prosthetics. This is an example of integrative art plus healthcare. MICA alum, he created this incredible business where amputees or people who have lost limbs are able to customize their own prosthetics. So now we'll take a look at our one of our newest buildings called the Dolphin Design Center, and it is narrated by our president, Sammy Hoy.
I'm so excited about this building because it really symbolizes a new era at MICA. The pedagogy physicalized by this building demonstrates MICA's current commitment to 21st century creativity and innovation. This new building offers a kind of synergistic spaces that come together to engage with 2D and 3D fabrication, to invent art objects, commercial products, and also human-centered systems. So we hope that this space really melts entrepreneurship, design thinking, art making, and real-world collaborations into a new way of teaching and learning and creation at MICA. The interactive and collaborative space is designed to bring in Baltimore-based creatives and industries to work with our faculty and students. And the activities in this building point to a future where MICA alumni will activate and enrich a powerful creative economy, not only in this region, but one that makes the world that we imagine.
The second main benefit of studying at MICA is that your education is customizable. We offer a flexible curriculum, and this allows you to customize your own pathway geared towards your personal interests and long-term career goals. In addition to your major, you can add one of 21 studio minors and or liberal arts minor and study abroad experience. Joy Lee is a senior from Shenzhen, China. She customized her interdisciplinary sculpture major with a theater minor. Classes in performance studies and biodiversity inspired her to create her wearable collection for MICA's fashion show. Here in Collective Dreaming, Joy directed 30 students from different majors. This piece was supported by the MICA Chinese Students and Scholars Association. Peter is a senior interactive arts major who was drawn to technology to create art in new, unusual ways. With MICA's customizable curriculum, he enrolled in the Smart Machines class and made artificial intelligence programs to improve his 3D modeling and animation skills. He took classes in the animation department in interactive spaces, and he and his classmates created what's called the MICA Vibe Project. Peter developed software for data collection stations using Python and C++. This project created 75,000 unique examples that you can get in your mailbox if you sign up for our mailings later. One of my favorite alumni is Maria Fergroso from Mexico City. Maria customized her painting major with studio courses in biodiversity and the science of sustainability. And she studied abroad with Saatchi in Florence, Italy. In her junior and senior years, she honed professional skills as exhibiting artist and was selected to participate in 4 artist residencies before graduation. She went on to study at Yale, Skowhegan, and has most recently been named in 2021 Forbes 30 Under 30 Art and Style. So these are our fine arts majors: ceramics, drawing, fiber, which many students interested in fashion go into, general fine arts, which was my major, interdisciplinary sculpture and painting. And general fine arts is completely interdisciplinary. These majors provide comprehensive training in traditional skills and processes and techniques that will allow you to develop your own unique visual voice. Our fine arts departments allow for the synthesis of drawing and painting, sculpture, performance, or any combination that you can imagine. You'll combine concept, research, and technical skills in a variety of coursework. And with MICA's 14 plus virtual exhibitions, you can build your reputation by exhibiting and growing your professional network. So these are the design and media arts majors, as you can see here: animation, architectural design, film and video, game design, graphic design, illustration, interactive arts, photography, printmaking, and product design. These majors give students the creative, technological, and intellectual skills to become design and media visionaries. You will learn how to communicate narratives and information, work with professional clients on real projects with real timelines and real budgets, all while developing your personal voice as a designer and an artist. Our media design faculty are all working professionals with active practices, including partners in international design firms, groundbreaking architects whose practices challenge urban conventions of spaces, innovators, and socially responsible design. Design and media students typically have one or more internships while at MICA to build their resume and professional network. This animation is by Christina Fiddler, a 2020 alumna who recently is already working for Comedy Central, and her animation is making its rounds on the film festival circuit. Additionally, we do have 3 liberal arts majors as well: art history, theory and criticism, studio and humanistic studies, and most recently, our ecosystem, sustainability and justice major, which is in development for next fall of 2021. So this is just a little snapshot of some of the liberal arts courses that are offered at MICA. So typically with a studio major, your curriculum is 2/3 studio and 1/3 academic, unless you do one of our liberal arts courses, which then it is 50%, 50%. These are the studio minors and liberal arts minors that you can tack on to your curriculum to customize it, as I mentioned before. So you can really tailor your curriculum to fit your specific interests and needs. MICA also has a fantastic opportunity through our academic exchange, most notably with Johns Hopkins University, which is a very famous Ivy League school, also located in the city of Baltimore. Your generation is expected to be the most entrepreneurial ever, where doing it your way is the rule rather than the exception. So to prepare you to become your own business owner, MICA provides opportunities for you to gain experiences and skills. Entrepreneurship can be at the center of your experience. The launch of our Radcliffe Center for Entrepreneurship is a national model for best practices in delivery of creative entrepreneurship education. We are very excited to announce 2 extraordinary first-year fellows programs. New first-year students can apply to participate in one of the following: either the creative entrepreneurship or ecosystem sustainability and justice, where these are specific tracks in either of those pathways, starting from your freshman year. So we can now watch this video about MICA's annual Upstart Venture Competition.
Welcome to the 4th annual MICA Upstart Venture Competition.
We have $100,000 on the line.
We are creating contemporary artifacts in a post-digital society.
I'm a book brand that seeks to highlight underrepresented characters in comics.
Reusable water bottle that you can flip inside out for total cleaning.
Upstart has been a whirlwind, but in a really, really good way.
It's just been an amazing experience.
About business, learning about numbers, learning about how to survive in the world, making our business plan, our marketing plan, perfecting our sales pitch.
And also public speaking. I'm not one to do public speaking, but I did that a lot.
And really thinking like an entrepreneur and an artist and finding that balance between those 2 worlds.
If we win what we're asking for, we will be able to do rapid prototyping and do a second round of patenting.
I just want to reach more people with these stories. There's a lot of people that need to see characters like them.
Winning $20,000, RJ Sterling with hilarious comics. Winning $35,000 tonight, greatest possible good. Winning $35,000 as well. Green Mount Tile.
celebrate the launch of all these brilliant young minds on this journey of entrepreneurship. Thank you so much.
So as you can see, career development is really one of the top priorities at MICA, where all of these items here are in your career toolkit. Anything from learning how to build a resume, learning how to interview for jobs, taking advantage of our alumni network. In the center there, the portfolios.mica.edu is our platform where you can actually go today and look at all of the work coming from different majors. So I highly recommend that you check that out. So these are just a few of the companies that students go on to intern for, and many go on to have full-time jobs after graduation. So it's quite an extensive list. And as I mentioned before, all of our faculty are working professional artists, just like Jose Villarrubia, who is a colorist for Dark Horse Comics, Marvel, and DC Comics as well. Another famous alum is Nikki Hendricks, who is an entrepreneur and fashion designer, and she is the owner of Hendricks Design based in Washington, DC. Her brand encourages free expression across all gender spectrums. As a MICA senior, her lines appeared in fashion weeks in New York, Paris, and Milan. So we are located in the city of Baltimore, and Baltimore is really a city of creative entrepreneurs. As you can see, we are considered to be one of the hottest startup cities in the US, #2 city for USA for tech jobs, and best cities for women in tech. So Baltimore is located on the east coast of the US. We're about 2.5 to 3 hours away from New York City, and Washington, DC is just a quick 45-minute train ride away. So you do have access to all of these other cities as well, right there on the East Coast. So at MICA, we believe that creativity is a transformative force that can advance the well-being of others and positively impact the world through art, design, thinking. We have a mission and vision statement that was created several years ago by our president, Sammy Hoy, by interviewing everyone on campus to really define what MICA's DNA is all about. So the core concepts, there are several centers to make note of. The core concepts of diversity, equity, inclusion, and globalization are built into our DNA. And the Center for Identity Inclusion is actively gathering space at the center of campus where you can share common issues, receive support, and draw from resources. If you are interested in combining your creativity with social justice, the Center for Creative Citizenship offers support for partnerships and programs that advance interests of Baltimore communities and neighborhoods. And most recently, I'm super excited about this, the Space for Black Creative Imagination is MICA's new interdisciplinary making and research institute. In the space, faculty mentors guide students to develop innovative research that addresses urgent questions about culture, race, social justice that matter to the making of art, design, and new visual histories. So Declan is a senior animation major with a printmaking focus and a leader with MICA organizers and activists. Recently, he collaborated with the End Medical Debt Maryland Coalition, a group of Baltimore City activists, and he was able to combine his art with his research and testimonials to convince legislators to enact the Medical Debt Protection Act. In his piece, Commerce, temporary tattoos are inked onto his skin of medical bills from surgeries and treatments, showing the cost of hospitals that are placed on his body. Faith Couch, who is one of our most recent Forbes 30 Under 30, is using a fabulous photographer, using gestures and vivid colors. Faith focuses her photography on accessing the memory of the Black experience and folklore within memory. And a little bit about our brand new major. Your generation is inheriting a global climate crisis. Glaciers are melting, sea levels are rising, and islands of plastic are choking the oceans. As young artists and designers, you will think differently, and we are looking for you to create innovative solutions to tackle these real world problems. MICA's new major, Ecosystem Sustainability and Justice, offers a curricular pathway designed to prepare you to pursue more sustainable futures, social equity, and a career that will be impactful on your local and global level. So additionally, MICA actually has the most study abroad programs offered of any other school in the US, art school in the US. So there are over 30 destinations that you can go to, typically in your junior year. I definitely took advantage of this opportunity myself. I spent a semester in Italy and one summer semester in Greece. So to sum it up, a MICA education is integrative, customizable, entrepreneurial, and purpose-driven. These are our application requirements, the portfolio being the most important requirement. We require between 12 and 20 finished artworks. I highly recommend that you contact me directly to get a portfolio review so we can really go over your specific work. Essay, list of activities, about 2 letters of recommendation, your high school transcripts, and one of the language exams that you see here. I also encourage you to join us at National Portfolio Day, which is a wonderful way to get feedback on your work with not only MICA, but all of the other participating schools. The next one coming up is on April 10th, so we would love to see you there as well. For those of you who are sophomores or juniors, we also have this pre-college program. You can email pre-college or go to our website to find the offerings, but we are anticipating that it will be in person this summer. So we're very excited about that. And you can follow us on social media and all of these different venues. We are hot on Instagram. There are many different ways that you can see different parts of the school, lots of different Instagram accounts that you can follow. So please stay in touch with me. This is my email. I would love, again, to speak with you, and you can always sign up for a virtual tour through our website as well. But at this time, let's see, we have a few minutes left. If anyone has any specific questions, I am more than happy to answer them for you. And I also wanted to point out, if you take a shot of the QR code here, you will join our mailing list, and I can send you a digital copy of our brochure and our prospectus books and artist guide. So feel free to do that. Thank you so much for coming. And if anybody has questions, please let me know.